welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making another video as part of the series of doing things I'm bad at. This series is made so I can expand my level of drawing and get better at things that I'm not that great at. Today I am going to be trying to do some realism, which is something I used to do when I was about 10 or 11 and then realised I don't actually enjoy it that much and stopped. But for school, I had to do some homework, and I thought, well, since this is something I'm not great at, I struggle with it a lot, I'll make a video about it. So let's get into the video. This, as I said, was part of my school homework for art, and basically the task was I had to do realistic lips and realistic eyes. I actually did the eyes on camera. I started with those, but we will get to them later. I used to do realism. I think I was about 10 or 11 at the time, because I went to an art class actually, and there we did realism mostly. I used to draw lots of girls, and I have talked about this a couple of times before, but I used to do that a lot. And it wasn't really my thing. I didn't enjoy portraiture. I didn't really enjoy realism either. There's a reason I kind of stopped doing it after a while, and I left the club. But yeah, that was something I used to do. But I hadn't done it in ages, and I was never really that good at it. So I decided for this time, since I already had to do it for this series, I decided I'll do realism. And yeah, so I started off by sketching it out. Obviously I have the photo in front of me. I'm trying to get the shape right, which I still didn't do very well, but you know, we're working with it. Like we're working with this program at the moment because it's not working. It's so annoying. But anyway, I went in and I started trying to sketch out all the little wrinkles because I wasn't sure how to make it hyper realistic or realistic. Obviously there's rough shape of the lips, that's pretty easy. And there's a shadow, but after that you just have form and you kind of need to make it look realistic somehow. So I was like, well, maybe the trick to realism is like trying to add in all the different wrinkles and all that. Yeah, basically this was filmed about 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I think about 2 weeks ago, something like that. And I've got the homework back now, and yeah, I got a pretty good grade and stuff like that. But now I have to do nose and ears, so I don't know how I'm supposed to do that because I'm not good at that. I'm really bad at this. Also, I'm sorry that the lighting keeps changing. I think I forgot to switch on my ring light when I was doing this. So like the lighting was the sunlight from my window, and that's not the most reliable source. The clouds move and all that stuff. It's a bit annoying. But yeah. Sorry. Today I am in one of those moods where I have no idea what to talk about, and I don't actually even want to be doing this. Oh, there was something I needed to talk about. Yeah. basically, this is a small announcement for my channel. I think I'm going to stop doing this every week and start doing this every other week. Because I'm starting to enjoy actually making the videos less, and like I already did this with Instagram where I stopped posting every single day and I started posting whenever I made art. But if I do that for YouTube, I'll never film anything. So I know I need to have a deadline, but I also don't want to do this every week. So what I was thinking was every other week, and we'll see from there. I might eventually get to the point where I just don't want to make videos anymore, and at that point I'll just stop. But for now, I think I'm going to make it every other week. It would actually be very helpful if you had any ideas for videos to make, if you told me or suggested things. If you don't have any suggestions, that's fine. One of my favorite series to make are actually the drawing my icons videos. I just love them way too much to stop, because I get to rant on about my favorite icons and things like that, and it's so fun while drawing them as well. I do also quite like doing this realism thing. Not realism, I meant like this drawing things in bad at series. It's quite interesting and fun. And if anyone's commenting, if anyone's like in their head, I know you're not supposed to blend with your fingers because of like the oils in your hands and stuff like that, but I couldn't be bothered to go and find it particularly on or something like that, or even like a piece of tissue paper, which is what I used to do. So I just use my hands. I had washed my hands before, they are clean. So yeah. Also, I was watching. Sorry, this is really unorganized, isn't it? Sorry, this is very, very annoying. But I was going through my older videos, the ones where my shaky camera and my really bad talking, which hasn't improved enough. It needs to improve a bit more. But yeah, I was watching them and I realised some of the videos where I got like some more side shots and like things like that, I actually really like the side shot parts. And I remember doing them and getting annoyed because it would always be such a faff. But like it actually looks a lot better. And also I used to change the colours of the thing, and that made it more interesting. So I'll see. I might end up trying to bring back some more like interesting graphics and add photos in and change angles and stuff like that. Because if I have 2 weeks, right, I have more time because I have a week for filming and a week for editing. Because right now I have 2 days for filming and 2 days and like 3 days for editing, and that's about it. That I need to get the video out by then. So if I have 2 weeks, I have a week to film the video, get all the footage, get pretty good photos, sometimes maybe even do some research, like interesting videos, and then edit them. I have an entire week to edit them, to talk over them, maybe say less, and like actually plan out what I'm supposed to say in the video, and this could actually work. So yeah, and I know this might not happen. I might end up being really lazy with some of my videos and like it's just the most boring thing ever. But I'm also thinking is that if I really, really don't want to make a video in 1 week, I think I might just not make it. Like I'll try my best most of the time, but there are some times where I just don't want to, and I might just not make them most times. Because, it'd be easier for me. And probably for everyone else. But for me. Not for everyone else. It'd be more interesting for everyone else and my videos better, and I wasn't just throwing out whatever because I couldn't be bothered. And it'd be easier for me. that sentence the first time didn't work that well. But we're gonna live with it. I also know that last week's video, you can actually hear what I was saying, and I will be re-uploading that at some point with fixed audio, and I will see what I can do about that if you were for some strange reason actually interested in that video. So I will fix that at some point, but for now it will just be there with terrible audio, and I'm just gonna hope that this week's audio isn't any worse. I mean, I'm hoping it's better, but that might be too much to ask, so just not any worse will be what I will ask for. But here I am, still fiddling around with this. This actually took a really long time. This is the main reason I dislike realism, actually, is how long it takes. Like, I, on a regular basis, spend about an hour and a half on a drawing. Sometimes 2 hours if I'm really struggling with something, like the Damiano painting. That I had to think about 2.5 hours, right? But that's about maximum. If it's going past 2.5 hours, I get fed up and I just leave it and I don't touch it anymore. And it's just too much work. But the thing is, this was homework, so I had to do it. And realism takes about 4 hours each thing. And I was like, there, 4 hours on end. And then I had to edit this video because I filmed it. I filmed about 4 hours of footage. So I was editing it last week. I sat there editing it for hours. And because I was there for hours, the program nearly collapsed. Like, it just shut down. And I saved it just before it shut down completely on me. And I was like, that video's finished. It wasn't. And I realised this week, about 2 days before I have to actually upload the video, oh wait, there's no voiceover on that video. So I had to come back to it. And I'm slightly irritated by that, because I actually wanted to start next week's video today. Well, not next week's, because I'm doing 2 weeks. The next video I'm posting out. I wanted to start the video I'm posting next time. But because I hadn't finished recording this, because I had so much footage, because of realism. Sorry, I'm blaming this all on one art style. I love how realism looks. I just hate doing it myself. So yeah, that's a little bit irritating. I'm all set back a bit as well. I did nothing this week, art-wise, actually, because I thought this video was finished, and I was like, oh, I already have a video in this week. I don't need to do anything, right? Yeah, I don't leave it like that, because now I have to film next week's video. And again, I keep saying next week, because I'm used to doing it every week. But, the next video, and I'll have to film it during the week, when I could have filmed it last weekend, and it would have been out of the way. But I guess I could film it this weekend, because we have a long weekend. Yeah, I'll probably film it this weekend. Sorry, this is a bit of a rant, isn't it? And I should probably actually get back to this. So, the black pen I was using, that's actually a rubber I got from somewhere. My grandpa gave it to me. But yeah, it's actually very helpful in this situation, because I could do all the tiny little highlights and add in like little gloss of the lips and stuff like that, and some of the creases and folds in the skin. And also, I did fix it a tiny bit before I actually handed it in, because I showed it to my teacher, and she told me that it needs a bit more depth, like more shadow and depth. So I came back to it and I added a bit more shadow and depth. To be fair, this drawing, her lips are fuller at the bottom than they are in the photo. In the photo, they're a bit more flat and kind of like more. There's like a bit more of a straight line at the bottom there, and they're slightly tilted to like a 3/4 view. Well, mine are definitely more centered. They definitely have a darker shadow in the inside of them. So that could have been fixed. And like I have a lot of criticism of the final piece. I don't like it, and I am still no realism artist. I think that's how you say it. I can't speak today, but I think that's what I'm trying to say. But basically, yeah, I'm not good at this. I don't think I ever will because I'm not going to practice. I don't want to do this. I really like doing my cartoony, stylized style, full of like wings and stuff like that. I enjoy doing that, so I'll probably leave it. And that was the eye I had done, and yes, I know it was really creepy, and I kind of wish I'd cover up the lips, not showing the eyes because that's really creepy. But also the eye isn't great. You just no. So just ignore the lips while you're looking at the eye because it looks really weird as it is. And I dislike both of them a lot. But, something new. I tried something new. And I ranted on for about 3 hours talking about really strange things. I know it's only 15 minutes, but, I ranted on for too long. And, yeah. If you like this video, which you probably didn't, but if you for some reason did, please like. And if you want to hear me rant on about other random things, to subscribe. And I will see you at some point either next week or the week after when I finally decide my uploading schedule again. So goodbye. And enjoy your